Hey fellow comrades, how you guys been doing? It's your boys in here, welcome back. Today, round 2. Last time I really got obliterated. I gotta make up for it. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna try to stabilize the, last time I played in the morning. I don't really tend to be familiar playing in the morning, so I should definitely not go by that schedule and go by other schedule. I want to say that I should have supposed to battle Scizors some, but the guy has got some troublesome times right now with him, so I hope everything is going well with him. Basically from the sound of it, it's very serious, so it's life sometimes, but I hope everything is going well with you, and we wait and we look forward to your return. But until then, he will the guy, the shorty right here, he's definitely not, well, he's pretty much my heights in this game. Still, the guy is gonna be representing and swapping around with Scizor. He's gonna be using his team in his name, so that's very cool of him. He would have actually been cannot bow. Okay, so I should actually, okay, I gotta think about this. What is up with Meloetta? I know it's because Meloetta. I gotta go. Just a second, guys. I need to do this. I'm using Meloetta. I'm fucking done. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, so we're back, basically. I want to thank Anima Alora for actually providing me the Meloetta. The first Meloetta I've used. There's something about that Meloetta that is specifically, like, maybe I changed the EVs, maybe that's it. Can't seem to say, but there's something missing, and I cannot seem to use it. So basically, I'm gonna need to use Alora's Meloetta. Hopefully this time around the battle should work. If it's not gonna work, well, we're just gonna need to find some other way in order to do so. But it kind of cost me the previous battles. I gotta say, not having anything against Venusaur, just if I had Meloetta, stuff could have been so much different. But anyways, it's working. At least it's showing it's working. So we got Roserade as expected. I did not expect Hydreigon. I was expecting Noivern because, air slash flying and so forth. So Hydreigon, that can be a big deal. Hydreigon. I'm also seeing Registeel, which can also apply potential Stealth Rocks, but he may have Defog on his Zapdos also. Then again, that could also not be the case. Zapdos, as well as his Lopunny. I'll actually put up the rocks because I kind of feel like doing so, and Vaporeon. I gotta think very hard about this battle. First of all, he's got Vaporeon as well as Zapdos. That is a very bulky core. He's got Roserade as well. He could potentially run T-Spikes, but I cannot seem to say. It's a little bit early. I gotta think whether or not what kind of lead I should lead with, and kind of proceed to go from there. So for stars, I generally feel that a good lead right now would probably be should I go with this or should I go with something else? No, I'm just gonna lead with my Lodora's Wrap. It's a defensive set. It's got Super Fang, Toxic, as well as basic Chesto Berry, Chesto Resto, and a max defense and max HP. So if he's gonna lead with Lopunny, expect me to lead with something, just fake out, trying to turn, then that may be. But I'm not using Scizor. There are just too many fire punches away. Yes, he does lead with Lopunny. That is excellent. Excellent indeed, ladies and gentlemen. The Vaporeon will not come in because Vaporeon would generally not really like facing the likes of this. I can Super Fang, expect him to switch out. Just a second. This manga. Even before the freaking time runs out. Right, so basically, High Jump Kick will not take me out. He's gonna fake out indeed, but that shouldn't do that much damage, and that is a crit. I gotta say something about this. Like, for some reason, in the beginning, I seem to be extremely unlucky. I don't know what's up with that, but I don't like that. I really don't, because as you guys can see, that did way too much damage. I just don't like that damage. And I'm expecting him to not really High Jump Kick. It's a little bit early, but that fake out crit is... I don't like that, because High Jump Kick is gonna do a lot. And I still want to cripple it. So for now I'm just gonna go for Super Fang. I need to cripple it. He made High Jump Kick, but that will not kill me off. And I can Trick Room. Maybe potentially he will switch out. So he probably doesn't expect Super Fang. He may switch out to Registeel or the Vaporeon. Not really Vaporeon. Zapdos is gonna come in. That is not bad. Not bad at all. Actually, if I would have been completely honest, that is actually quite excellent, because I do possess the Toxic, which he may not expect. While Vaporeon can run Heal Bell, the thing is, if I can manage to poison this, then there's going to be certain situations that may need to come in order for him to handle this one. So basically, as you guys can see, he did not switch out to Registeel, probably expecting like Flamethrower and so forth. So I'm just gonna go for Toxic. He may run Toxic as well. He will show me this, but I got Chesto. He's gonna go for the Roost, but that is okay again, guys. I want to force him. And Super Fang is just an absolute essence right now. Let's go for the Toxic. Excellent. I'm not getting lucky right now, where it actually quite matters. So I'm kind of really pressuring this, because Zapdos needs to go down. If I can manage to take down Zapdos, then stuff can be a little bit easier to handle. But for that to happen, it's gonna need to, there's gonna need to be some serious plays. So I'm expecting him to either go for a Vaporeon, or I can just go for the Super Fang. The thing is, Vaporeon can come in, but Super Fang is generally quite an incredible essence, and that is the essence I shall use. He's gonna go for his own Toxic. The fate is, he doesn't seem to realize is that I'm at Chesto Resto, so I'm okay with this. I can take T-Bolt, I can take majority of things. He's gonna be forced to Roost probably right now, but the thing is, if I can just cripple him down, I could also switch out to Piloswine right here, right now, because I know he cannot really, let me think, he can Volt Switch, but he's not gonna do it when he's at that range of HP. I don't feel like that's gonna be the case. I'm just gonna go for Super Fang again, in case he does go for the Roost, because again, while we are kind of stalling each other out, I can still, potentially just force him out right now, and that's going to be incredible. I know T-Bolt is not going to be not nearly enough to take me out, and I don't feel like Zapdos runs anything potentially dangerous for the likes of me. So basically, he's just going to go for the Volt Switch. I am, of course, going to take some poison damage, but I will switch out afterwards. I have to switch out, and I'm going to review the Resto Chesto if Vaporeon is the one to switch in, that is, of course. But maybe I shouldn't really, just show it right now. He's gonna switch out to Roserade. That is actually kind of nice. Getting some damage on this. He can potentially run Rest as well, but he's got lefties, so this could be a defensive set of some sort. He does have the Black Sludge, and of course, as you guys can see, well aware, yes indeed, this is not gonna work out. So I could potentially show him the Resto Chesto right now, but the thing is, I would rather preserve this for the likes, well, he's not gonna Sleep Powder. The thing is, I would rather preserve this for the likes of his general I would rather preserve this for his let me think, should I go for the thing is, Sludge Bomb, I don't know if it kills me at this range, and I don't want to risk. I really don't. I feel like that's not gonna be a good thing, and if I switch out to my own Amoonguss with Assault Vest, I can Hidden Power Fire. I can go from there basically and kind of pressure him. Zapdos, I feel like if I can switch this in at some point, I can still get some heavy damage onto the things and the likes of Swords and things and stuffs. So switching out to Amoonguss, expecting him to either go for the Giga Drain or the Sludge Bomb, but that is okay. Hidden Power Fire, I doubt to a certain extent. If he doesn't put up the rocks, well, I will put up the rocks, no doubt. There's no question about it. I need them rocks. He's gonna put up the spikes. Ooh, this is bad. Ooh, this is bad. I should have think about this. Okay, spikes are a different story. Most definitely. Okay, so I gotta think. The thing is, guys, oh man, spikes. I did not expect this. Excellent move. Definitely. So should I like switch out directly to Piloswine right now? I don't feel that's gonna be the case. Ooh, okay, I gotta think about this, because spikes are definitely something else, and I gotta go for the Sludge Bomb, or gotta go for like Hidden Power. What's stronger? Hidden Power Fire, right? I'm gonna go for the Hidden Power Fire for now. He's gonna put up the spikes. Oh man, he's gonna get all them free leaders, and I don't have Scizor because again, I couldn't risk. Maybe he's gonna defog anyways. Will he do that? Anyways, let's just go for the Hidden Power Fire. That does a considerable amount of damage. But lefties, of course, he may just go for the rest right now if he does potentially run that and proceed to go from there. Generally speaking, he did put up 2 spikes, and that is quite bad, because that's gonna cripple my limitation of entry hazard is quite important when looking at his team, because it can like get some kills that generally would not happen. And I gotta think now. I'm kind of liking the idea that Amoonguss does get regenerate, so that kind of limits his use, and Gastrodon is defensive, so I can like handle the likes of his basic. He may think Hidden Power Ice, if all I know. He may switch out to his Zapdos, and he does switch out to Zapdos. Now I'm just gonna go for Hidden Power again. Let's see how much this will do, and it doesn't do that much, But this is okay because poison damage and all, I feel like this is generally quite okay. And he could roost, but the thing is he is poison and I do have the Venom Shock. So if he's gonna roost right now, then he's gonna need to take this Venom Shock. And again, he's not gonna defog, it wouldn't make much sense. If he stays in, he will need to stay in, or else his Zapdos is gonna take the blame. Yes, he's gonna roost, but this is very bad because I got Modest, I got Venom Shock, and Poison is gonna stock up. I don't feel you're gonna be taking this all that well. I mean, this is Venom Shock, man. This is 130 base power, ladies and gentlemen. The poison, the damage is unreal right now. And I gotta think right now. Like, I should generally put up the rocks. Should I put up the rocks? How important are the rocks? Well, Zapdos is basically dead. If anything, Zapdos is, you know, it's just there, really. Like, he could roost also, thinking about it. But I feel like he will probably, like, Volt Switch to the likes of Registeel. But he could put up the rocks, that is, you know, and I don't feel like that's going to be avoidable. Now, Roserade did not go for rest, which is actually quite important to note, because Roserade is crippled, and if I can only manage to maybe get a Trick Room up, then this could actually turn around completely, because he didn't switch out Vaporeon to try to get some, you know, well, basically this is Amoonguss, so how far would that take him? That's still a question, but basically I'm still gonna go for the Venom Shock. If he switches out to Registeel, that's just gonna need to do. He's gonna go for the Heat Wave. I am Assault Vest, so I should take that really well. And I take that extremely well. Hopefully not the burn. Yes, it did not happen. And Venom Shock will take down the Zapdos. Zapdos is left out of the picture. Registeel should be completely walled by the likes of Gastrodon. Vaporeon should have been to a certain extent walled by the likes of Gastrodon if he doesn't possess the likes of Toxic and so forth. So basically one of his Pokemon is down. This Amoonguss is incredibly important because I basically got the Lopunny to face, and that is one of the Pokemon that I'm extremely frightened of. So we got a Lopunny right now, ladies and gentlemen. Right, let me think now. This is a thing, so I could stay in, and I'm thinking I can take even a Fire Punch from the likes of this. I don't feel he can take me out. He can fake out right now, and that is something I'm kind of going towards. I don't feel like he's gonna generally take, because let me think. Should I like kill Ludora's Wrath? Will this be my best option, honestly speaking? I mean, I don't want to, but now looking at it, I feel like I got no other choice. You know, it's actually quite sad, but it is the total truth. So I'm gonna need to think. I feel if I switch out right now to the likes of my Ludora's Wrath and sack it, I can afterwards switch out to Meloetta and get the Trick Room up. Now Trick Room will allow me to outspeed the likes of Hydreigon and Vaporeon and Roserade. So I feel like maybe that will do, and that is exactly what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna switch out to Ludora's Wrath right now, ladies and gentlemen. And then we're gonna bank on some Focus Blast, you know, some Focus Blast hidden because it actually hits 3 of his Pokemon for super effective damage. It's gonna go indeed for the Fake Out, and let's see how much it does. That does not kill, but it's gonna force him to go for the return. Actually thinking about it, maybe, no, here's the thing, I cannot risk this. I generally cannot risk anything crazy, so I'm gonna need to, I'm just gonna go for the rest in case he does something crazy. Return is definitely gonna kill me off, but the thing is, with 2 spikes I cannot switch out to the likes of my you know, basically my Gastrodon, so that could have been very bad. But right now, with this Pokemon gone, as you guys can see, I can switch out to Meloetta, get some spike damage, which is something that we're just gonna need to handle. But his Pokemon are really fast, and Registeel is like the only Pokemon that's kind of lacking there in that environment. So I feel like I can definitely get the Trick Room up and proceed to go from there. Then we're just gonna wipe and kill, just try to freaking throw them hits all over the place. So Registeel indeed is gonna come in, ladies and gentlemen. He's gonna come in, show us how it's done, and we're gonna go for the Trick Room right now. This is actually very dangerous, we could say. So we got lefties. I'm thinking that he could potentially run Toxic on this, which could also be it, but I gotta get some heavy damage, heavy hits. So for now, Focus Blast away. I gotta go for it, ladies and gentlemen. I am Modest Nature. This should be a solid free hit, and I need to keep on damaging this. Afterwards, he can switch out to his Bunny, But the thing is, I need damage. I need to damage this. If he paralyzes me, that's fine. I'm gonna be even slower. But with Trick Room, stuff can be a little bit hectic for him, because actually nothing can take my Dragalge outside his Vaporeon, and Vaporeon, you know, I can maybe Sludge Bomb and maybe potentially do something else. So he goes for the Toxic, misses. I'm gonna go for the Focus Blast. I miss as well, so that was a waste of a turn right there. That is very sad, but at least we know what kind of Register we're facing right now, and this kind of gives us a little bit of an idea. So he's got Toxic on this, and honestly I wouldn't really mind getting at least one Toxic as long as I can hit at least one Focus Blast. I want to at least hit one. So he's gonna go for the Toxic again. That is fine, again, as long you know, I'm not gonna take any more Toxic from this, but I at least as I... Okay, right. So 2 Focus Blast misses. This is bad. Now stuff... Oh my god, come on, Focus Blast. Don't be like this. You know, I would like to run Hidden Power fighting, but what the hell? Seriously now. This is kind of bad, you know? It's like... just connect once. Just that's all I ask. Just connect once. For sake, who runs... Why even run Focus Blast if it's not gonna connect, right? So maybe I should like run... Yeah, Stealth Rocks I'm gonna put into place. This is bad. This is really bad. I'm not liking this, and he's got even the berry. Wow, just freaking wow. So he's got the berry right now, he's got everything going up for it, and well, basically because he's got the berry now, he doesn't have anything else to basically take this on. So Dragalge, to a certain extent, I need to preserve this with reasonable amount of health and switch out to Dragalge. I guess to a certain extent that could have been probably my best option. He's got Toxic in general, so I gotta switch out to Dragalge. I got Assault Vest on this, so if he's got Draco Meteor on his basic Hydreigon, this is gonna be a very close match, I feel. At least that is what I hope, but we're gonna see. So let me think. So I do got my Amoonguss with Assault Vest, and he's got all sorts of things on his team. All the spikes is gonna be terrible for me, but I feel like I can definitely try to avoid some shenanigans. So what I'm gonna do right now, I need them rocks, right? Or should I just... I'm just gonna try to still preserve my Piloswine, because Ice Shard for Roserade can be very important, and that will kill. Hydreigon will be heavily damaged. That's also important. Lopunny is going to be very heavily damaged. So I need this Pokemon at reasonable amount of health for later on. I'm going to switch out to my Amoonguss in case he switches out as well, which I'm kind of expecting. Maybe like Cymatos. That could also be it. But I do have Regenerate, so it should mostly regenerate all that health back. So Spikes is going to take place. Stealth Rocks is going to take place. All sorts of things is going to take place. He's also going to grab me, throw me you know, into the outer space and try to throw me down, which is quite sad. So basically stuff are not looking all that pretty, but I just want to damage this. I just want to heavily damage this because he did have the... He could potentially like run Stealth Rocks, Toxic, Cymatos and rest. No, Sleep Talk, he doesn't have that. That wouldn't make much sense. So would I expect... Should I like... No, I'm gonna need to switch out because I need this Pokemon for the likes of his Vaporeon. I need that, most definitely. So I gotta think now. What is the Pokemon that generally could like put up the rocks? I could Earthquake. I could definitely Earthquake, but then again at the same time I could do something else. Gastrodon is also a very good option. Gastrodon does have the recover, but it's the Toxic that I generally don't want to be taken. So Trick Room is up, but right now, as you guys can see, Trick Room isn't really working for me because I've been keep on missing with Focus Blast. If those two could connect, you know, I could have heavily dent this, and I need this Pokemon to be heavily dent. So I'm gonna switch out to... What should I switch out to? This is a very, very hard one. Meloetta is gonna be heavily damaged now, even to a point where I probably cannot do anything with Trick Room anymore. Actually, I need one more Trick Room if anything comes into play. So I'm gonna switch out to Piloswine right now. Cymatos is probably coming in. This is quite bad. I need that Trick Room up. I need that Trick Room so Dragalge can come in and start dishing some damage as long as there is time, that is. So damage, damn, this is bad. Oh god, I didn't really expect, like, I didn't want to use Scizor with Hefog because one, he generally has like, you know, things like this. And I don't know, he can Cymatos again, he could potentially go for it, then again he may not. he may just do something else, and maybe I should like I should go shard, blah, blah, blah. Just gonna Earthquake right now. Maybe I shouldn't play this game, but maybe he's gonna stay in. Maybe, just maybe. You know, you never know, you know. Sometimes people can surprise, and maybe he's just not gonna risk, because again, Ice Shard is quite a significant thing. He can switch out to Vaporeon also, but I can switch out to my Among Us after that and try to go for the single Giga Drain. He does switch out. Very, very obvious. He's got probably Hydreigon? No, his Vaporeon makes sense. So basically I'm gonna go for Earthquake. He's just stalling me at this point. This is really bad, but it's fine, I guess. We're just gonna put up the rocks. Will he go for the like Wish or something like this? I believe I should outspeed. Is Trick Room still in place? I cannot seem to say. I got T-Bolt on this, so I should like think about that a bit. No, I don't have. Oh yeah, actually I do have T-Bolt on this. So I still want to preserve this, but oh god, this is a very bad situation we got ourselves in, ladies and gentlemen. Very bad. So because spikes and all that damage is going to be unreal, you know, at some point. So I feel like he may Scald, or he may do something else. I'm going to switch out the Gastrodon. I don't feel this got toxic. I don't generally feel this has got toxic, because, well, it's a Vaporeon, and basically if he's got like Registeel with toxic, like, I don't feel this is also gonna run toxic. So Gastrodon is gonna come in. Let's see what he does possess at his disposal. He's got Roar. No, this is bad. No, not the freaking Pilus one. Out of all the things, why am I so unlucky with this game? I cannot seem to say why am I so unlucky with this game. It's like everything is going against me sometimes. Okay, so Pilus 1 getting damaged, and I still feel he's gonna Scald. Now, I don't feel he's gonna do the same move twice. No, he's not gonna do the same move twice. You're not gonna Roar me when I can Earthquake you. You're not gonna do that. You're gonna go for the Scald. You're gonna go for the Scald. You're gonna go for it. I'm calling it right now. I am calling the Scald. Almighty gods of something, I know Scald is coming. Yes, that's right. Storm Drain, let's go. Get some heavy damage in there, which is probably going to be like non-existing, but I need some damage on the likes of this, because as you guys can see, I'm in heavily pressured situation. I could go for the Toxic of my own. He could potentially run that. Maybe I should actually do that, because generally just poison stalling this would probably be in my best interest. And I don't see, like, if he's got Roar, Scald, Wish, Protect, probably. So I'm gonna go for Toxic right now and try to connect. I do manage to connect. If he roars me into Pilus 1, that's fine. I just want this to get poisoned. He's gonna roar me away as expected, but this is bad actually, because I cannot okay, this is actually quite nice. This is actually excellent. Excellent. The best switch that could possibly happen. So I'm taking that back. I'm super lucky right now. The reason I'm saying this is because I can switch out back to Gastrodon and get that recover off. It is essential. Now that this Pokemon has been poisoned, I do hope that he does not run the Heal Bell. Then again, the chance of him not running Heal Bell would have been quite slim, but they're still there. So basically I need Gastrodon to get that HP going. I need Trick Room as well, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. So that damage is unreal right now, ladies and gentlemen. That is quite unreal. But I need to recover. I need to recover right now, right here. He's gonna switch out probably to the likes of Roserade, but that is fine. Now he's gonna switch out to his Ice Cream. Yeah, Roserade, exactly as we expected. And we're gonna go for that recover, get some heavy, you know, heavy damage, heavy HP back and whatnot, and proceed to go from there. So as you guys can see, Roserade is probably gonna go for the last turn of spikes. Now that Vaporeon has been poisoned, stuff could be a little bit different from other situations. So I feel like I could switch out back to my should I switch out back to my Among Us, or should I go to Van Rotten? No, I switching out back to my Among Us. I need to switch out back to my Among Us. He is, you know, he's probably gonna put up the spikes. This is gonna be very bad, because spikes is just doing so much damage. It is quite unreal. I need that Trick Room, or else I'm gonna get destroyed. No question about it, honestly speaking. So he's gonna go for Hidden Power Fire. Oh, this is bad, but I got Assault Vest, so I should take this. But the damage is quite unreal, and honestly, maybe, just maybe, I can just sack this now. Maybe I can generally sack this. Maybe I should do something else. No, I'm actually gonna need to sack this. Oh man, so I'm gonna go for Venom Shock right now. That Registeel is unreal because it's got too much HP still left, you know. If I could have connected 2 Focus Blast, its HP would have been around near half, like below half. Stuff could have been a little bit different then because you know, Meloetta can handle it afterwards, but now he's in the range where Focus Blasts are just not gonna be doing. And yeah, that's me, you know. That's Focus Blast for you. So what can I say? You know, that's completely my fault there. But anyways, let me think. So I could switch out one Rotten. I need that. I just generally need that Trick Room. There is no question about it. So basically, that's exactly what we're gonna do. The rocks and spikes are so unreal. This is so bad. This is so bad. Okay, so I'm gonna go for the Trick Room right now, and let's see what he's gonna do. He may just switch out. Preserve. He will preserve the score, of course. Why wouldn't he? And man, this is all stally. This is all just stall. So basically, let's go for the Trick Room right now. Let's see what we're gonna do, what we're gonna manage to do. Hopefully we're gonna try to manage still to do something about this game that seems to not go into our favor. So Protect, of course, will be the thing coming in, no question about it, and he will probably stall, but he's got poison going on as well, so this could backfire on him depending on how far he actually goes with that Protect. So I should think now. I could T-Bolt right now, and I will probably do so. I need, you know, if he protects, that's just gonna be the way the game is gonna go. Yeah, there's really not much I can do. He's gonna Wish. He will probably Protect next turn, but let's see what he's gonna do. He's probably like gonna switch out Registeel, if anything. That's gonna be like horrible. So T-Bolt is gonna do a lot of damage. But again, you know, he's just stalling my Protect, I mean Trick Room, and I feel I'm gonna be last in the Battle Union. I feel like I'm gonna be last. Oh my god, like, oh Jesus Christ. If I only use Scizor, why didn't I bring Scizor? Registeel Fire Punch, that's why I didn't. And you know, Donnie's a different player. He's not Scizor, some sort, you know, basically I cannot like really, like, you know, just generally think about like what he would generally do. So I gotta, I need one more Trick Room. I need one more Trick Room. But I feel like he's probably gonna switch out. Will he not? Will he not? He will switch out. Let's be serious here. Let's be serious here. He will switch out. And I need that he's gonna Protect. He's gonna Protect Gastrodon, Registeel, or this Pokemon going for a Protect. There's no question about it. He will not go for the Roar because T-Bolt will take him out. And I can still, you know, try to get that one more Trick Room because I need that Trick Room. It's so essential that it's not even funny. So basically, let's see. He's gonna go for the Protect. Of course, it's gonna fail, but he's gonna gain most of his health back. Still, the HP. What can we do? It's just the way the game goes. And I feel like Vaporeon can basically his Rose Raid cannot come in like this. It generally just cannot. So I could go for the Earth Power right now, or I could Ice Beam. I don't feel he's gonna switch out to the likes of his Hydreigon. I just don't really feel that way. I don't, because he could Roar, if anything, and I don't feel he's gonna switch out his Hydreigon. I just really don't. So let's go for Earth Power. I need some damage on this. He does stay in. He may Wish again, but I need damage. I need some damage. I need to stock up damage, and he does Wish. So I'm thinking now, let me think. He will switch out, but to what will he switch out to is a question. Will he just Roar me away? Because really, with Poisoning stocking up like this, I could easily go for the Recover, and I believe I will do so because I kind of need that Recover going on. So basically, I'm gonna go for the Recover right now. I need to recover. There's just generally no way avoiding this fact. I seriously need to recover, and I do recover. I do go first, which means he will most definitely go for the Roar, which is gonna Roar me into either Meloetta or my Dragalge. I kind of hope that it's gonna be Meloetta, but no, of course it's gonna be Dragalge. So that is bad. That's not good. That's bad, because basically the thing is, while Vaporeon is gaining damage, Zapdos has been taken out. I need Trick Room. I need that Trick Room. Final Trick Room is going to be essential, and I still need Dragalge for it. That is actually kind of bad. Actually, thinking about it, I had Venom Shock on this all along. I should probably like just use that. outside of just considering using other things that I've used before. So for now I'm gonna go for Focus Blast, expecting him to switch out to his Registeel, and knowing my luck, Focus Blast is probably... no, he's gonna Wish. Oh man, actually wishing like this, I don't know. Oh, it actually connects. Like, I'll be damned, that is a first, man. So I got a crit. Wow, talk about luck. So basically that is gonna be damaged, but the poison is gonna take down the Vaporeon, and Dragalge get itself a kill. But now it's actually kinda bad, because the thing is, now his basic Lopunny can come in, fake out, and just return, and that's pretty much game for him. Yeah, yeah, Lopunny can come in, just fake out, return, and that's pretty much game for him. That is sad. That's very sad. Actually, I wonder, even with spikes, can return truly take me out? I do wonder this, and I need to actually test this out. I'm gonna be calcing this, because I generally need to know, because the thing is, guys, if no, but then he's got, yeah, because yeah, I need to switch out the Gastrodon. Even with all the spikes and Stealth Rocks, I need to see if I can still take Fake Out and High Jump Kick, because I know High Jump Kick, well, High Jump Kick I'm probably not gonna take, but I believe I should, like, maybe he's gonna miss, who knows, it's like 90%, but then again, he's probably not gonna miss. So yeah, Fake Out must be coming in, and he does come in. I feel like now he's not gonna High Jump Kick, because I got Rocky Helmet on this, and I may Ice Beam for the likes of it and whatnot. I feel like that's gonna be my best bet. Predicting the Rose Rate, predicting the... well, I could Earth Power as well, but no, I'm not gonna Earth Power. I'm gonna Ice Beam, expecting him to switch out to his Hydreigon or Rose Rate. Will he do this? Wait a minute. What? Oh yeah, it was the Wish. It was the Wish. So basically, I'm gonna go for the Recover. I need to go for the Recover. If High Jump Kicks, he switches out to Rose Rate. No! No, 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 no! Oh, it's not Rose Rate, it's actually Registeel. That's very interesting, actually. So Registeel is gonna come in. Yeah, I was like, what the hell happened? How didn't he, like, lost HP? But Registeel is gonna come in. That's all kind of bad, to be honest. Let's see. Melouette can come in, get that final Trick Room up, but he's just gonna stall it down. Now, Vaporeon, I believe, has been taken out of the picture. He's got Lopunny, Registeel, Hydreigon, and Rosa. Let me think now. If Melouette can basically, if he can get Trick Room, but then he's got Vaporeon, like Lopunny, to basically, you know, basically stall down the Trick Room, and that's all sorts of bad. But still, I feel I need to switch out to my should I switch out directly to my Melouette, get that final Trick Room up, switch out to Van Rotten, and proceed to go from there, or just go for the Earth Power at least once? But if I get poisoned with this is gonna be all sorts of bad. So I'm gonna need to switch out to Van Rotten, because I don't feel like he's gonna do anything else. So he's probably gonna go for the... yeah, he's generally gonna try to... I could avoid also and get the Trick Room up with Melouette and proceed to go for the final Focus Blast. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch out to Melouette, get the final Trick Room up, but then Rose Rate is basically gonna destroy Gastrodon. Oh man, let's see. So he's not gonna Scimitar. I don't feel he's gonna Scimitar right now. He's gonna Toxic. Yeah, he's gonna be playing it safe. And the thing is basically two of my last Pokemons are very, very slow. If I can get Trick Room up, I can at least damage this Pokemon's on switch. So let's go for the final Trick Room. It's gonna be for 4 turns, if I'm not mistaken. Scimitar, and he is not gonna take me out. I don't feel like that's gonna be enough. And it's not, and that is excellent, because Poison is gonna take me out, and I believe that's gonna be 5 turns, ladies and gentlemen. 5 serious turns to change the table around, which is probably not gonna happen, to be perfectly honest with you guys, but we're gonna still gonna try to do something about it. So Melouette, man, this is bad. You know, I kind of know how Scizors plays, but Dawn is another player that represents him, and this completely changes the table, because I know Scizors likes his Assault Vest Registeel, and this is definitely not an Assault Vest Registeel from what I can see. Still, It's just the way we're gonna need to play. But he's still a different player, so I got no knowledge of what kind of player he is. While I've watched Scizors some in the past, so I can sorta get this idea of what kind of player he is. I'm gonna go for the Focus Blast right now. Sabotage will not take me out, and I do connect with Focus Blast. Will Focus Blast be enough to two-shot? Because that would be incredible. Earthquake, he's got Earthquake as well. Are you kidding me? Will that kill me off? Yes, it will. No. No, that was a crit. Would that kill me off? Because it's a Registeel. It's basically got barely no attack whatsoever. So a Registeel in here, ladies and gentlemen. He's gonna go for the Toxic. If anything, I feel like I need. Oh man. All he needs to do now is just stall down my Trick Room, and it's gonna be his game. So I'm gonna go for Earth Power right now. I'm just gonna go for Earth Power. All he needs to do is just go for the Trick Room. Will Earth Power be enough? Oh god, you gotta be joking with me. And Toxic, and that is game. So, ladies and gentlemen, good game. I got ruined. I don't know where to start. Like, seriously, I don't know where to start with this one. Why didn't I bring the Fog? But I was so certain he's gonna use the Fog, because, like, his team, you know, he's got, like, well, I guess his team isn't all that weak to Stealth Rocks, but generally looking at it, I thought he's gonna use Nervurn because I had Amoonguss, and but again, it's not Scissorsome, it's a different player, and it completely changes the table around, sadly enough. So I'm gonna go for Ice Beam right now, expecting him to switch out, and he does not even switch out. So I could have even get this kill, but that's even not gonna happen. So great play on my behalf. I'm a fucking dumbass, completely. Oh man, I'm such a dumbass. And Rocky Helmet is gonna take him out. I didn't think Sabotage actually connects, like, basically. Well, it's a physical touch, but still I did not think that's gonna be the case. So yeah, that is gonna be basically Registeel taken out of the picture, and Roserade comes in. But the thing is, I got Ice Beam, mate. I got Ice Beam. Why would you switch out to this? Well, I'm just gonna Ice Beam away. Will that kill even? I don't know. Well, basically, he's just... I don't know. That will probably not even kill. And it actually does kill with a crit. That actually mattered, considering it's on staff. So, Roserade taken out of the picture. He's got Lopunny and Hydreigon left. But again, you know, because as you guys can see, that twisted dimension goes back to normal. That's gonna be game. Maybe I should have run Heal Bell on my Meloetta because pressured. I was too pressured. Again, I thought he's gonna use Defog on Zapdos, and then he's not gonna be ruining Spikes. Maybe T-Spikes, but I got like 2 Poison Pulse. That really took me off guard. That really did. And again, the reason I didn't use Scizor this one is because, like, Fire Punch from this. Registeel can use Fire Punch. Roserade, Technician, Fire, you know, Hidden Power, Fire. There's just too much fire. And I just did not expect for him to be playing this game. So again, it's a different player, and it's like I'm step 1. I feel like I'm in round 1. I got no idea, you know, how stuff are working. But I'm gonna survive with 1 HP, which is definitely not gonna matter because the flinch and the poison is gonna take me out. So that's gonna be the game, ladies and gentlemen. At 2-0, hey, it wasn't bad. I enjoyed it very much. Sadly enough, we lost twice now, and we're probably on the last place, to be perfectly honest. So I don't know how to feel about this, guys. I feel like I cannot make a pullback out of this. I like my team, but now I'm starting to understand what my team is generally problematic. And that is actually, it's bulky, but it just doesn't have the coverage. It just doesn't. Like, bulky waters just wall it. And that is how it went. I try my best this one. I feel like I played much better than I did my first one. Spikes were too real, played way too big of a role, to be honest with you guys. If like Spikes would have not been around, if I could like bring Scizor around, but maybe I should like replace Dragalge with Scizor. I should like stop using Dragalge because I'm coming to realize it's way too slow. Trick Room, it needs to be up, but I was always bad with Trick Room. But that was a game against Shorty, so good game, Shorty. But if this continues, then I don't know, man. I feel like this is just because I really got prepared for this one, but I was so certain he's not gonna be using. I was certain he's gonna be using Noivern instead of Hydreigon, just because again, flying, covering for Amoonguss, and completely different. Completely different. Plus, you know, basically Dunny is a different player. This guy is not Scizor, so what can we do? But yeah, that's how it works, you know. That's how it works. But I enjoyed it, so I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. But if this continues, I may as well just freaking say, you know what, I'm last place, I'm fine with it being the last, first at the last place, you know, at least we're down below somewhere. Freaking Jesus Christ, are you serious? I don't feel all that way. This is bad, this is bad. He's an excellent player, clearly, and I got outmatched. I got outbulked. Vaporeon Zapdos was taken out very early, wasn't he? But then we got Registeel and freaking bulky stuff all over the place. What the hell is up with the bulk? But that was the game. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, take care. Peace.